Okay, to start with my Barbie inspired makeup look, I'm going to be moisturizing my face. My eyebrows are already done. And to moisturize my face, I'm using Charged Water by MAC. This is one of my favorites. And just want to make sure your skin is all moisturized for this look. To begin with my eyeshadow, I'm going to use a white base by NYX. I'm going to apply that all over my eyelid. Once you apply that to your eyelid, you want to make sure it's completely blended out and there's no like thick areas or thin areas, because this is your eyeshadow insurance. So make sure it's blended in there well. Once you're done with that, I'm going to take a translucent powder. This is a compact one, and right there it is right there, and I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelid. And this is just to ensure that when you apply your eyeshadows, they blend well and doesn't stick to the white base. And to begin, I'm using this brownish color by BH Cosmetics. This is out of the Neutrals palette, and I'm going to use that as my transition color. And you're going to blend that right there above the crease area to make sure you don't see where your green eyeshadow begins and ends. So just make sure you blend that completely out, guys. Okay, to start with the green eyeshadow, I'm taking the second to the darkest green color out the palette and applying that to the outer crease area of my eyelid. I'm just going to blend that completely out. And to do the inner crease area, I'm going to be using the first lightest color, green color out of the palette. Now these colors do not have a name. There's the green right there. These colors do not have a name, so I have to just go by what I named them, I guess. But you just want to apply that to the inner crease area of your eyelid and blend that completely out. And then with that second darkest green color out of the palette, I took and created an outer V on my eyelid, and I'm just going to blend that on the outside, creating in like a V shape. And then to define the crease even more, I'm taking this blue and green and mixing it together and creating more depth to my eyeshadow look. And you guys want to, again, make sure you blend that completely out. And then I took a yellow to add to my inner corner of my eye, and this is just going to open up the eyeshadow look and make my eyes look more open and also add more color to it. And then with the second lightest green color out the palette, I just applied that all over my entire eyelid and just packed that on there, for the color with a flat brush. Just keep on packing that on. And for the lower lid area, I'm doing the same exact steps that I did for my eyelid, and that's applying the white base and starting with the yellow, then the green, then darker green. It's the same exact steps. It's really not that difficult. You just, creating that white base underneath your eye and then applying the eyeshadows as you did on the first on your eyelid in the beginning. So make sure you blend that completely out and follow the color scheme. And then once you're done all that, you just want to wipe away all the excess fallout and everything that's on your face, because you don't want to mix green eyeshadow with your foundation. It's probably not going to be too pretty. And now what I'm doing here is just cleaning up the rest of the eyeshadow. Whatever spots might be not perfect, I'm just going to blend that out, and then applying a lighter color to my brow bone area to highlight that even more. And then with my NYC's liquid eyeliner, I'm going to take and create a nice wing. And guys, you want to take your time with this, because wing eyeliner is kind of difficult, so it's not as fast as it might look because I sped up this video. But take your time with your wing eyeliner, make sure it's nice and big. And to apply your eyelashes, you guys want to make sure you apply it in the middle first and then start angling out the ends. This is to ensure that you get your lashes to as close to the lash line as possible. That way it looks blended and not like false eyelashes. And then another tip is to use your tweezers. That way your huge hands don't get in the way and you can't see anything. Moving on to glitter, I got this glitter from Hobby Lobby, and I just placed that directly on top of the wing eyeliner that I created. And I just followed the exact same color scheme as I did with my eyeshadow, with the yellow, green, and blue mix, and just followed that on through. And to finish off that eyeshadow look, I just placed some black eyeliner on my waterline and blended that right out. Moving on to foundation. I decided to use my Studio Fix Fluid in NW47 because I wanted a very, full coverage and porcelain-like skin, and I used a real thick foundation brush, well, a real dense foundation brush. This is from Real Techniques, and this is just to make sure that my foundation goes on heavy so I can get a full coverage, because this is a Barbie look and I feel like I need to be like porcelain made. Then here, using my Kat Von D's Lock-It Tattoo Concealer, I just apply that all on the areas that I wanted to highlight: under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, my forehead, but on my forehead. I use my beauty blender to do this because it's my go-to tool for my concealer, because it gives it an airbrush finish. And you guys want to make sure you're using padded motions to apply this concealer, because you don't want to wipe. It's not really appealing when you're wiping concealer on your face. It's not lotion, guys. And to define that even more, I use my Cafe 30 from Maybelline, that concealer, and apply that directly on top of that Kat Von D concealer. This is just to define it even more and make it stand out more. You guys don't have to do it, it's optional. Feel free. And you just want to make sure you use padding motions to blend that all out. And now to set my concealer, I'm using my Laura Mercier's setting powder and applying that to all the areas that I applied the concealer. And you guys want to make sure you place that there and leave it there. Don't wipe it away right away. You want to let it cook. And this is just going to, make your concealer even brighter and make your skin look flawless and not, all texturized. Take away the excess moisture from the concealer and everything. So this is a must. And here I just forgot to do my chin and my Cupid's bow. I'm just going to do the same exact step, apply the concealer and the translucent powder. And once you're done with all the powder and you look like you smacked your face in some cocaine, you want to take some selfies and have fun. That's what I did. You guys can follow suit if you please. Then I'm just moving on to contour, and I'm taking my Sonia Kashuk brush and applying that right to the hollows of my cheeks. And I'm just going to place that there, and I'm going to use a fluffier brush here to blend that out. That brush, the fluffy brush, is from BH Cosmetics. It's not too expensive, but it came in a set of $20. So I'll link that in the description bar below if you guys are interested. And just going to wipe away the rest of that cocaine. No, it's not cocaine, guys. It's it's setting powder. Just wipe away the rest of the setting powder. It should be done cooking by now. Now to set my foundation, I'm using MAC Mineralized Skin Finish and Sun Power, and I'm going to apply that all over my face. And this is, like I said, going to set my foundation and make sure nothing moves and everything stays in place and looks flawless. As flawless as I can possibly get it. So make sure you blend that, buff that all out. And then I'm going in contouring my nose. I wanted to be like real harsh with my contour because it's Barbie and she has a really slim nose. So I figured I need one too. And I'm just going to take the rest of the contour that's left on the brush and just go around my face and add more depth to it. And then with my Whole Lotta Love by MAC, I'm going to apply that blush to the apples of my cheek and blend that out. Let's not forget highlight. You're going to apply that to the tops of your cheekbones. That highlight is from Victoria's Secret. They don't sell it anymore, but it's one of my favorites and it's very dramatic for me. So I thought it would go perfect with this look. And you apply that to the tops of your cheekbones and to the tips of your nose to make it look even more pointier and stand out even more. And then for my lipstick, I'm going to be using Magenta by MAC and Candy Yum Yum. I'm using magenta as the base color, to make sure I have a base color. And I'm just going to apply Candy Yum Yum right on top of that. So make sure you draw your lips nice and full and pretty and neat, and then go right on ahead with your lipstick. And once you're done with your lipstick, you should look like Barbie in the end. Just fluff up your hair and look pretty. Again, guys, this is just my take on how I would think Barbie would do her makeup, and it came out pretty nice. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comment below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram or Snapchat under Lipstick Lips with 2 S's. And guys, until next time, peace out.